Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to talk about adenoid. First, to know what is adenoid. Adenoid is the enlarged nasopharyngeal tonsil. Nasopharynx is the upper part of the pharynx. When the tonsil at the nasopharynx is enlarged, it is called adenoid. So why does this nasopharyngeal tonsil become enlarged, giving rise to adenoid? Many adenoids are subjected to physiological enlargement in the childhood. It shows physiological enlargement up to the age of 6 years. Then it tends to atrophy at puberty and almost completely disappears by the age of 20. Some children have tendency to generalized lymphoid hyperplasia, in which adenoids also take part. Recurrent attacks of rhinitis, sinusitis, and chronic tonsillitis may cause chronic adenoid infection and hyperplasia. Allergy of the upper respiratory tract may contribute to the enlargement of the adenoid. So what are the clinical features of enlarged nasopharyngeal tonsil or adenoids? The symptoms can be divided into nasal symptom, oral symptom, and general symptom. Patient may have nasal obstruction, nasal discharge, sinusitis. When the adenoid is acutely inflamed, epistaxis may be present. And voice is often toneless and loses nasal quality due to nasal obstruction. Oral symptoms are recurrent attacks of otitis media with effusion, recurrent attacks of acute otitis media, and chronic suppurative otitis media may fail to resolve in presence of enlarged nasopharyngeal tonsil. Adenoid mass blocks the eustachian tube opening, leading to retracted tympanic membrane and conductive hearing loss. Chronic nasal obstruction and mouth breathing lead to characteristic facial appearance called adenoid facies. The child has elongated face with dull expression, open mouth, prominent and crowded upper teeth, hissed up upper lip, pinched in appearance of the nose due to disease atrophy of the Alberuni, highly arched hard palate, and flattened mid-face or malar hyperplasia. Besides having adenoid facies, the child may have pulmonary hypertension due to long-standing nasal obstruction. If we do X-ray soft tissue nasopharynx lateral view, we can easily see that there is enlarged adenoid which pushes the airway forward. On X-ray soft tissue nasopharynx lateral view, adenoid tissue is graded according to their size. This is known as Clemens grading system. When the adenoid tissue fills up to 1/3 of the vertical height of the choana, it is grade 1. When it fills up to 2/3 of the vertical height, it is grade 2. And when it is more than 2/3, then it is grade 3. And complete choanal obstruction is classified as grade 4. The surgery for removal of adenoid is known as adenoidectomy. So what are the indications of adenoidectomy? Adenoid hypertrophy causing snoring, mouth bathing, sleep apnea syndrome or speech abnormality, recurrent rhinosinusitis, chronic otitis media with effusion, recurrent air discharge in benign COM, and dental malocclusion. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.